key laws in indices. What are these? What is the first one? X to the power 0 is equals to 1, right? If the power of any given number is 0, then the answer should always be equals to 1. Whether it is x to the power 0, whether it is 2x to the power 0, right? Whether it is 10 to the power 0, 100 to the power 0, minus 25 to the power 0, always if the power value is 0, the answer should be equals to 1. That is the first law of indices. Second one is what? Here, what it says. When it is x to the power minus, right? X to the power minus value, then in order to get rid of this minus, in order to eliminate this minus sign, we can rewrite the same as how? 1 over x to the power n. If our, right, if it is like this, x to the power minus n, in order to get rid of this minus value, to eliminate this minus value, we can rewrite the same as 1 over x to the power n. It means, right, if we have 2 to the power minus 3, the same we can rewrite as 1 over 2 to the power 3. Both are the same, right? So if we need to get rid of this minus sign, this is the way we can rewrite it. That is another law. Let's say the second law of indices. And this is not in order, right? And the third one, see, hope you know this, right? Let's say 2 to the power 3 equals to what? 2 to the power 3 means what? 2 into 2 into 2. 3 times 2, that is equals to 8. So this is, we called the number. This is the number. This value we called the power value. Power value. Power. And this 2 is what we know as the base. Right? Base, power, and number. So here, in this third law, what has happened? X to the power n into x to the power m, we can rewrite as x to the power n plus m. If the base is the same, this is what we call base, x. When the method base 2 is the base. Like that way here, the base is x. And when the base is the same, and when there is multiplication, this is multiplication, right? When the base is same and there is this multiplication, what we can do for these power values? We can add them. Base එක සමාන වෙලාවක multiplication එක නම් තියෙන්නේ අපිට පුළුවන් power values එකතු කරන්න. Right? It means like this. 2 to the power 2 into 2 to the power 3. This can be rewritten as how? Base is the same and there is this multiplication. Therefore, we should able to rewrite this as this. 2 to the power 5. Law number 3. What about this one? No, I will not go to that extent. Right, for the moment, this is the third rule. If the base is the same and if there is this multiplication sign, then you can add the power values. Third law of indices. Right. And the fourth one, what you can observe here. Here also, the base value is the same. Base value is x. That is the same. X. Here also x. And there, now we have the division. When the base value is the same and when we have division, what we can do to the power values? We can deduct them. x, therefore x to the power n over x to the power m, we can rewrite as how? X to the power n minus m. That is the fourth law. For an example, 2 to the power 5 divide by 2 to the power 2. Then the answer should be what? The base is the same, base is 2, and there is this division. So we can deduct these power values, 5 minus 2. So it should be equals to 2 to the power 3, right? 2 to the power 3. Laws of indices. What about this one, right? X to the power n to the power m. X to the power n to the power m. The same thing we can rewrite as how? X to the power n into m. It means if we have a sum like this, 2 to the power 3 to the power, let's say 4, 2 to the power 3 to the power 4. The same thing, the same answer we can get by how? 2 into, right? We need to multiply these two power values. 3 into 4. The answer will be 2 to the power 12. And here, x to the power n over m, it is as a fraction. භාග සංඛ්‍යාවක් විදිහට තියෙන power value එක. X to the power n over m. The same thing can be rewritten as how? Mth root of x to the power n. X to the power n වල mth root එක. මෙන්න මේ m කියන මූලය. I will apply some figures over here. 2 to the power 3 over 5. The power is as a fraction. Similar to this, the power is as a fraction. Then we should able to rewrite the same as how? Mth root of x to the power n. So it means 5th root of 2 to the power 3. Right? 5th root of 2 to the power 3. By the way, do you know how to get these answers from the calculators? What should be the answer here? 2 to the power 3 over 5. What should be the answer? 2 to the power 3 over 5. 2 to the power 3 over 5. 2 to the power 3 over 5. You should get the answer as 1.5157. Here, if you do the simplification, is it 14.1421? Is it 14.1.21? No. Right? It should be 1.5157. $14.142. How have you got that answer? I need you to get the answer of 2 to the power 3 over 5. That should be 1.5157. Right? So if you are using this MS version 1, how you need to put this data into the cal? You need to get this answer 2 to the power 3 over 5. I will write it here. Right? First you need to press 2. And then to get the power values, you have this button. It is right below the down arrow key. Right below the down arrow key, you will find a button like this. Right? Then you, after pressing 2, you need to press that particular button. And then, right, 3 over 5, you can say You can open the brackets and have 3 over 5 like this and close the bracket. Then equals. So you should get this answer 1.5157. Those who do not have calculators right now, don't worry, right? So these things in future also, we may have to deal these sort of sums. We need to simplify these sort of sums using our calculators. So again and again, we will discuss on these aspects. Okay, don't worry. Here, how to take the answer? Fifth root of 2 to the power 3. Fifth root of 2 to the power 3. There again, you should get what? 1.5157. How to have this, or how to enter this particular term in your calculator? How can we have this to your calculator? This is what? This is 2 to the power 3 over 5. Now I am asking how to have this, how to find the value of this using the calculator. First, you need to give the root value. The root value is 5. We are going to find the fifth root of this. So you need to press 5. Fifth root, right? Fifth root. To get this root symbol, what you need to do, you need to press shift. And then this button. Press 5, shift, and that power button, right? And then you can have this figure there. 2 to the power 3. 2 to the power 3. This is the way we have it in the calculator. And then press equal. You will get the answer as 1.5157. Right? So those who don't have calculators right now, don't worry. These stuff we are going to discuss again and again. Okay. Okay. You got it. Good. Okay. So these are the key or main 6 rules of indices that you need to familiar with, right? When it comes to the simplifications and all. And this is, of course, not something new for you. Right? From grade, I think from grade 6 onwards, right? You have came across these laws. You have applied these laws when simplifying for the simplification purpose. Okay. Right. Here we have 6 examples. We need to simplify these given expressions. X squared into x to the power 5. 2r squared into 3r to the power 3. B to the power 4 over b to the power 4. Let's simplify this one. So I will this example number 4 with you. Okay. Example number 4. Example number 4. I'm going to do with you. Example number 4. What is the first one? X to the power 2 into x to the power 5. X to the power 2 into x to the power 5. What should be the answer? Straightforward. What should be the answer here? Base is the same. See, the base is the same. They gave a base x, and there is this multiplication. So we should able to rewrite the same as how? X to the power 2 plus 5. It means x to the power 7. Right? X to the power 7. X to the power 7. Easy. Second one, 2r squared b. 2r squared into 3r to the power 3. 2r squared into 3r to the power 3. Now, what should be the answer here? 2 into 3, that is 6. 2 into 3, 6. Now look at the variable, that is r, right? Variable, the base value is the same, and there is this multiplication. So what can we do now? We can add the given power values. Therefore, it should be what? 6 into r to the power 5. I'm directly writing the answer. Yes, 6 into r to the power 5. 2 into 3, 6. R squared into r to the power 3, that is r to the power 5. Base is the same. There is this multiplication. Therefore, we can add the power values. Right? That is part B. Part C. B to the power 4. B to the power 4 divided by b to the power 4. B to the power 4 divided by b to the power 4. What should be the answer here? What should be the answer here? Base is the same. The base is b, and there is this division. Calling it base එක සමානයි තිබ්බේ multiplication, but in this one the base is the same, and here we have what? Division. So what we can do? We should able to deduct these power values. 4 minus 4. What we will left with? That is b to the power 0. B to the power 0. Then what should be the answer? Then what should be further? We can simplify this one, right?
1.
Yes, the answer should be 1, not B. I saw some of you have given the answer as B. It should be 1. Why? That is again a law of indices, right here. If the power value is 0 in any given number, whether it is a variable or whether it is any real number, if the power value is 0, the answer should always be equals to 1. Therefore, b to the power 0 should be equals to 1, right? So here also, the final answer should be 1. Then, the fourth one, 6x to the power minus 3, 6x to the power minus 3 divide by 3x to the power minus 5. 6x to the power minus 3 divided by 3x to the power minus 5. How can we simplify this one? How can we simplify this one? If it is difficult, if it is in this format, when it is difficult for you, what can you do? Right? Rewrite it in a way familiar for you. Making right? The same meaning. Right. Now, what we can do? We can cancel this 6 and this 3. We can cancel this one. So we will left with 2. And what about the variable? The base is the same. Base is the same, and there is this division. Base එක සමානයි, division එක තියෙන්නේ. Then what we can do? We should able to deduct the power values. Then what will be the answer? 2 into x to the power what? X to the power what? We should able to deduct the power values. -3 වලින් අඩු කරනවා කීයද? -5. -3 deduct -5. Then this minus into minus become plus. So -3 plus 5, the answer will be 2x to the power 2. Have you got that? Not 2x to the power -8. Right? See, I think you missed it here. It is, right? -3 deduct -5. Okay. Minus and minus. This will form plus. Minus into minus. We get the plus mark. It means -3 plus 5. The answer should be 2x squared. Answer for D. Part E. Part E. A to the power 3 to the power 2. A to the power 3 to the power 2 into 2a squared into 2a squared. Just 2x to the power, right? Here, part E. How can we generate the answer? This one, right? This one, how we can further simplify? This can be rewritten as how? The multiplication of the power values. 3 into 2 into 2a squared. Right, so here we will have a to the power 6. A to the power 6 into 2a squared, we should get what? 2a to the power 8. 2a to the power 8. Base is the same. We can add the power values. Here it is 6, here it is 2. It should be then 2a to the power 8. Yes, correct. Last one. 3x squared to the power 3. 3x squared to the power 3. F 3x squared to the power 3 over x to the power 4. Right, so how we can simplify this one? So I need to see your answers first for the last one. 3x squared to the power 3 over x to the power 4. What should be the answer here? No, that is not 3x to the power 10. That is not 4x to the power 10. That is not 3x to the power 10. And that is not 9x to the power 4. So far the answers you have given is incorrect. No, not 3x to the power 2, that is incorrect. What should be the answer? How can we generate the answer here? Not 4x to the power 2, that is also incorrect, right? So most of you, I will write the incorrect way, right? So this is what you have done here. මම ලියන්නේ හරි උත්තරේ නෙමෙයි ඔයාලා ගත්ත වැරදි උත්තරේ ඔයාලා කොහොමද ගත්තේ කියන එක විතරයි. So I'm not going to write the correct answer here. So this is right. Most of you may have done this one. 3x to the power 2 into 3, that is 6, divide by x to the power 4, then the answer is 3x to the power, right, because of the division 2. This is the way most of you have got your answers, isn't it? Right? I see most of you have given the answer as 3x to the power 2. This is incorrect. This is wrong. Right? This is wrong. I will show you why it is wrong. Instead of x, let's substitute 2. Instead of x, let's substitute 2. Then x වෙනුවට අපි මෙන්න මේ number එක ආදේශ කරලා බලමු. What will happen? What will happen? Right? What should be the answer? 3 into 2 squared to the power 3 divide by 2 to the power 4. Instead of x, I have substituted 2. Then what will be the answer? What should be the answer? 3 into 2 to the power 2. 2 squared means 4. Right? So within the bracket, we have what? Here we have 12. 2 squared means 4. 4 into 3, 12. 12 to the power 3 over 2 to the power 4. I will have the answer here. So what it should be? 12 to the power 3 over 2 to the power 4. The answer, the correct answer should be 108. 108 should be the correct answer. See whether you get the same answer by applying 2 here instead of x. X වෙනුවට number 2 substitute කරලා බලන්න මේ answer එක එයිද කියලා. No, you won't. Right? Let's say I'm going to substitute for this one, right? 3 into 2 to the power 2. What is the answer you will get? 12. So 12 should not be the answer. The answer should be 108. Therefore, this is wrong. This is incorrect. So how can we find the answer then? What should be the correct way of simplifying this one? It is not only x squared's power value. මේ තියෙන්නේ x squared ගේ power value එක විතරක් නෙවෙයි. මෙයත්, right? We need to consider the power value of this one as well. Not only the x squared power value. මේ දෙන්නම දැන් එක්කෙනෙක්නේ. ඒකට මෙයාට විතරක් power value එක බලලා මදි. මෙයාටත් power value එක consider වෙන්න ඕන. Right? It means 3 to the power 3. 3 into 3 into 3. That is 27. Here, x squared to the power 3. Then it will be x to the power 6. Now simplify karata passe. It should be like this. 27 x to the power 6. Hope you got it. Right? Not again 9. 3 to the power 3. 3 into 3 into 3. 3 times 3. That is 27. 27 x to the power 6 divided by x to the power 4. Base is the same. There is this division. You can deduct the power values. Therefore, the final answer should be 27 x to the power 2. This should be the final answer. Now let's substitute this one again for the answer we got here. 27 into 2 squared. Instead of x, I have substituted 2. What is the answer? 27 into 4, that is 108. Yes, we are getting the same answer. So most of you have forgotten this one to find the power value of this one. So that is also within the bracket. So ඇතුලේ තියෙන ඔක්කොංගෙම power value එක තමයි consider වෙන්න ඕන. Right? Got it? Okay.